Start po tayo. Okay, ladies and gentlemen. Regular session of 68, regular session of the 11 Sangguniang Bayan is now concluded. So we are requesting everybody stand for our prayer and singing of national anthem.
Manalangin tayo. Panginoong Diyos, itinataas namin ang iyong pangalan. Pinatupurihan at pinasasalamatan ka namin sa lahat ng iyong mga ginawa at pagpapala. Salamat sa panibagong araw na ipinagkaloob mo sa amin. At sa oras na ito, na kami ay muling natuto. Gabayanin niyo po kami sa aming mga gawain. Bigyan mo po kami ng talino at lakas.
Mga kababayan, ang pambansang awit ng Pilipinas. Hayang magiging kasaksikan alam ng puso sa lilipoy buhay. Lupang minirang luweta ng magiging sa kanilunting di ka masisingin sa lahat sa simulan sa langit o bagaw ay dinabang tulad awit sa pagkay
Okay, Madam Secretary, we have to roll. Please, roll call.
Good morning, Mr. Presiding Officer. The role of the Sangguniang Bayan for today's session, Honorable Juhan I. Harmain, Honorable Jonathan T. Chua, Honorable Michael L. Jordan, Honorable Fred A. Gatungay Jr., Honorable Arsani K. Bernardo, Honorable Nena P. Sahibol, Honorable Diosdado A. Timson, Honorable Arnold A. Galan, Honorable Jonathan J. Ong, Honorable Jesse G. Galang, and Honorable Shira P. Reyes. Thank you, councilors. Mr. Presiding Officer, 10 members of the Sangguniang Bayan are now present for today's session.
So we have the quorum, so we proceed regular session. Reading and consideration of the minutes of the previous session held on March 11, 2024. Okay, Madam Secretary, please read.
Presiding Officer, allow me to read the minutes of the 60th regular session of the 11th Sangguniang Bayan of Sophronia Española held on March 11, 2024 at the Session Hall of Sangguniang Bayan, Sophronia Española, Palawan. It was attended by the majority of the members of the Sangguniang. The presiding officer called the session to order at 9:30 in the morning. The secretary called the roll after the prayer and the singing of the national anthem. With the attendance of the majority of the Sangguniang Bayan members, the presiding officer declared the presence of a quorum to transact official business. The minutes of the previous session were presented by the chair to the body for consideration and approval. There have been no comments and corrections from the body.
Okay, any comment, correction regarding this minutes during 68th regular session of the 11th Sangguniang Bayan held on March 11, 2024? Yes,
I move the minutes of the 68th regular session on the 11th Sangguniang Bayan of Sophronia Española held on March 11, 2024 at the Session Hall of the Sangguniang Bayan of Sophronia Española be adopted.
It has been moved and seconded. The minutes of the regular session held on March 11, 2024 is to be approved. Next. Privilege ang question out. Mr. Gawala Ramay, Gawala ko ba?
Napansin ko kasi kanina siya nagtatanong pa lang kayo kung ano ang comment, hindi na-approve na tayo. So, observe na siguro tayo ng proceeding na kasama.
Wala na pa nagtatasa ka eh.
Kaya ibig ko sabihin, sa comment ano pa lang tayo, yun lang paalala lang yung sa Busari. Itong sa akin na ito sa Busari, ang ko yung tungkol doon sa kaso po ni dinalang dito sa atin, si Kapitan George Digas at saka kay Marina. Kung ano na po ang gagawin natin doon sa Busari, dalawang session na tayo, harap na natin sila ng what's next.
Siguro kung marapatin ninyo bukas ang hapon, alas 2, mamaya bibigyan kayo ng kopya ng statement ng complainant sa correspondent. At yan i-assignment ninyo natin mamayang gabi para bukas 2 o'clock PM ay ready na tayo kung ano bang desisyon ng bawat isa. Kasi ito, masilan. Hindi lang kung majority tayo, doon na lang tayo kung anong gusto natin. Pag-aralan natin ang mabuti dito kung sino ba yung may bearing, no? Kasi ito, kaso. Pwede nilang i-apila anytime. Pwede mag-apila si complainant, pwede naman si respondent. Kung payag kayo bukas alas 2 ng hapon, sana mag-atid tayo lahat kung yan ay mapagkasunduan natin. Hello, Darmen?
Alas 2 na hapon bukas. Kung sa Busari. Wala ako. Ano kami sa kwarto. Sa akin lang naman doon sa Busari, wala namang majority, wala namang minority dito. Kung nakabilang na tayo sa minority. Huwag niya rin para tayo nakagad yung majority po. Kasi siyempre kami ay bumabalansya lang naman. Pinag-aaralan naman lang namin yan. Tama ko kayo, hindi po mo majority kami rito ay kung ano na yung decision. Yun lang po. Huwag po natin pagpintahan po yung majority.
So, anong plano nyo? Kailan ang gusto nyo?
Ebidensya po sa presiding.
Kaya yung schedule natin. Kasi ganito madali na natin ito. Yes, nagawin mo ito.
Mr. President, kasi naka-refer yan sa committee, yung decision siguro niyan sa regular session natin, ipakalendar natin sa second reading, tapos doon tayo mabubutuhan. Kasi naka-refer yan sa committee of the whole, tapos pakalendar natin sa business for the day, tapos business for the day, mabubutuhan na tayo sa regular session natin.
Na long basis po kasi ito na-repair o na-repair ni Mr. Presiding sa committee na rules, which is mali. Malaking mali po na ito.
Tama nga yun, tinanggap mo naman eh.
Yan nga po.
Anong ginagawin natin, ayaw na rin yung ibigay.
Tinanggap ko na rin po, di ba? Nag-recommend report na po ako. Tapos na po yun. Ngayon sa committee naman of the whole, syempre mag-report din po sa committee po na yung committee of the whole naman mag-report. So yun po.
Hindi, yung ano natin dito, either katigan yung request ni Kagod Bernardo o hindi. Kasi
No choice po tayo, Mr. Presiding. No
kanya
choice.
naman isasama sa session.
Wala po tayong magpipilian doon kasi naka-repair po ito sa committee of the whole. So therefore, i-comment na report po natin, Mr. Presiding. I-report din po ninyo kasi siyempre kayo po, chairman ng committee of the whole.
Pag-aralan siguro muna natin, kung ito ba kailangan i-committee report pa? Kasi ito ay pag-aralan na natin kung saan ba yung may bearing dito sa kanilang dalawa.
Siguro, Mr. President, i-calendar na natin kasi pag-aralan natin doon yung both side, mayroon naman sila doon yung complainant at saka yun ang pag-side natin. Pag nabigay na yung kopya, yun ang pag-aaral ng bawat membro. Tapos sa business for the day, doon tayo mag-desisyon kung ano ba yung decision natin. Pagtapos natin pag-aaral ng complainant at saka yung respondent kung ano yung decision natin bawat isa, doon natin sa business for the day. Mabubutuhan tayo kung ano gusto nating desisyon.
Kaya nga ito sana kung na-aproba na yung ating batas para sa hearing na yan, napaloob sana doon kung ganun ba talaga siya.
Mr. Presiding.
Kasi ito, ang pagkaalam ko ay hiwalay siya sa usapin para yan lang talaga ang ating pag-uusapan, wala nang iba ng committee as a whole.
Eh,
Pero kung yun ang katigan na kalendar natin, ito tayo.
Mr. Presiding, discuss na natin
Okay na.
na po ay wala po tayo wala po tayong na-approve na batas dito sa atin po, yung internal rules natin para dun sa quasi-judicial. Mayroon naman po tayong local government code. Yun po yung ginagamit natin. At sinabi ko nga po dito, hindi ito bago. Noon pa po ito may mga nangyari na at yun din po ang ginamit natin.
So, okay, sa pagit nyo ay dito sa local government code. So, nakasaad ba na ito talaga siya ay kalendar na lang? Okay?
So, yun po ay nasa committee report. I-refer po sa inyo sa committee of the whole. So, therefore, kayo po ang mag-report. So, kami po ay magbubutuhan kung ilan po yung panig sa based on the evidence na binigay po nila. Kung ano po ang mas mabigat, kung ito po ba ay strong evidence o kaya weak evidence, mabasa po natin doon. Hindi po mapasinungalingan yun.
Tama yan.
Sana naman magagamit tayo ng konsensya natin na yung totoo yung talagang walang kulay. Tingnan po natin doon kung yung ba ay si barangay captain ba ay nagkulang sa kanyang trabaho o ginawa niya naman po ang kanyang trabaho. Nandun po yun nakalagay. Ako nga po, pwede na akong desisyon ngayon kasi nakita ko naman din yung evidence eh. Ready na po ako at hindi na kailangang pag-aralan. Nandun na po yun. Lahat kung siya ba ay may ginawa o wala siyang ginawa. Yun lang naman po.
Then, mga ilang araw pa ba yung sa hearing na rin, mga ilang araw pa. Mag-relax siya. Ilang days ba yung pinigay sa atin para ma-action na ito ng araw na ito? Yes. So, kung gano'n, by Monday, committee report muna natin. Okay. So, by Monday, committee report natin. Meron pa ang iba? Meron pa? Bibilis ang question na. Wala na? First reading and referrals is proposed measures in communication number 1.
Number 1, communication from the municipal mayor and the Rafael and Tesoro requesting authorization to enter into a MOA with Doris E. Martinez, National High School of Barangay Abu-Abu for the employment of the school students for work immersionist in the local government unit in the municipality of Sofronia, Espanola, Palawan.
So, refer to committee on rules.
Refer to the Committee on Rules.
Number 2.
Number 2, forwarded resolution numbers 014-2024, a resolution requesting the Sangguniang Bayan of Sophronia, Espanola to allow Barangay Abu-Abu to conduct a 3-day hack fighting on April 3, 4, and 6, 2024, and 1 special permit for 2 hack derby on April 5, 2024.
Dismissal of the committee ways and means.
Refer to the Committee on Ways and Means and Games and Amusements.
Number 3.
Number 3, forwarded resolution number 2024-03, a resolution asking permission to the Sangguniang Bayan to conduct 1 hack derby on April 2, 2024 and 3 days Pentakasi on April 3, 4, and 5 and at Purong Matiyaga, Barangay Pulot Interior, Sophronia, Espanola, Palawan.
Refer to committee on ways and means.
Refer to the Committee on Ways and Means and Games and Amusements.
Number 4.
Number 4, proposed resolution requesting the assistance of Sagip Party List through Representative Caroline L. Tachay in the acquisition of necessary electrical wirings of the local government of Sophronia Española, introduced by Councilor Arnold A. Gallagher.
Refer to Committee on Public Works.
Refer to the Committee on Public Works, Transportation and Communication, and Disaster Risk Management.
Committee report. Committee report number 2024-41. Committee on Roads.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the report number 2024-41. Submitted by Committee on Rules, Laws, Government and Privileges, subject to approval and adoption of the local government, local development investment plan, CY 2023-2025, of the local government unit of Sophronia Española, Palawan. For the presiding officer, the committee report to consider some measure would like to report its finding and recommendation to the following premises to. Number 1, the municipal mayor of the Rafael is already requested the Sophronia Bayan to pass a resolution approving the local development investment plan calendar year 2023-2025 as per the regular session calendar first reading on July 17, 2023. Number 2, the local government unit LGU of Sophronia Española, Palawan has conducted extensive consultation with various stakeholders including the local community, civil society organization in the private sector, and the preparation of LDIP, which measures that the LDIP reflects the development aspiration and needs of the local community. Note that the LDIP identifies the key development areas and programs of the LGU, which include infrastructure, development, economic development, social development, environmental management, governance, and also includes the estimated cost and implementation funding sources and implementation timelines for each program. The proposed plan reflects the intent of the local government to improve services to all offices through social services, infrastructure development, and manpower, capability enrichment, and others. Guidance and recommendation to the Moving Consider Committee is, in opinion, that the approval of this plan is crucial in the budget processes and capacity in the entire municipality to maneuver the improvement. The committee therefore recommends to approve the local development investment plan calendar year 2023-2025 of the municipality calendar for second reading in this particular session. Approved by yours truly, Chairman, Committee Rules, Laws, Government Privileges, Concord, about Friday Gatongay Jr., Co-Chairman, Manila Presiding Member, about Michael L. Jordan.
Okay, may comment? Objection regarding this committee report number 2024-41. Wala? Okay.
The committee report number 2024-41, submitted by Committee on Rules, Laws, Good Government and Privileges, subject approval and adoption of the local development investment plans, CY 2023-2025, local government unit of Sophronia Española, Palawan, be adopted.
Okay, just the most committee report number 2024-41 is approved. Next. Number 2, committee report number 2024-42. Committee on Roads.
Next committee report number 2022-4-42, submitted by Committee on Rules, Laws, Government and Privileges, subject review and executive orders release issued by the Punong Barangay o Barangay Pulut Center, Pulitire, Panipiat, Iraray, at Isumbo, and before. The presiding officer, the committee report, which the representative mission, Superintendent Facility saying, like the process findings and recommendation of the following for necessary. Number 1, subject barangays are provided for review of executive orders for calendar year 2022. They are barangay secretaries. They are already EOs covered matters pertaining to the governance and administration of barangay, including the appointment of some officials, creation of different committees, and the regulation of the different activities within the areas of jurisdiction. Number 3, all issues reviewed were found to be compliant or existing laws and regulations of the administration and where within the scope and power of the barangay. Therefore, that the EO should execute release to sponsor to the directive of the DILG forwarding the recent conducted PSPA further all issues submitted were within the vested power of the barangay. Therefore, the committee recommends to declare the EOs as adherent and within the scope of power of Purang Barangay listed in the Local Government Code of 1991. The committee further recommends that the measures be colored for second reading on the next regular session. Prepared by yours truly, Chairman, Committee on Rules, Laws, Good Government, and Privileges, the Court, Honorable Padigatong Bay Jr., Honorable Lena P. Sahibul, Member, and Member Michael L. Jorda, Member.
Okay, may comment regarding this committee report number 2024-42? Yes, Kagawad Gerardo, you're welcome next.
Hindi naman po may katanungan na kasi pagkaalam ko kasi ng executive order tungkol lang sa barangay, hindi na natin nire-review dito. Yung nire-review natin pagkaalam ko, yung mga ordinance lang ng barangay. Yung executive order, doon sa kanang barangay, matik implement na yun ng pulong barangay kasi power niya yun eh. Hindi na natin kailangan i-review pa dito sa sanggunian. Yung nire-review lang natin, yung mga ordinance nila, within 15 days, pag hindi natin action, good as approved. Pero yung executive order, parang hindi yan nire-review ng sanggunian, parang wala yan sa batas na nire-review tayo ng executive order. Kasi power of function na yun agad ng barangay captain eh. Okay? So ano, gusto na bakit?
Presiding. Kasi maririnig ko po, Mr. Presiding, sa sinabi na technical lang na magawa. Parang, meron siya lang, parang, sumisabihin, hindi sabihin ka nagsisigurado. Parang, kaya Mr. Presiding, ito ang pagre-review, ito maurin mo natin ito. Lahat po ng mga measure na pinapadala rito sa atin, dapat to, alam din natin, may say tayo kung kasi barangay, under ng jurisdiction po ng ating munisipyo. So yan po nakalagay sa Local Government Code of 1991. Hindi ko lang sa inyo, ma-point out kung saan doon. Pero nabasa ko po, na lahat po ng pwedeng i-review ay dapat po ay ma-review rin natin. Kasi dapat alam din po natin kung ano po nangyayari doon po sa ating mga barangay.
Ang executive order ba na maliban sa kapitan, sa mayor ba, nire-review pa ng weekend? Parang ina-implement ka agad eh. Once na binaba mo na yung executive order, ina-implement ka agad ng kung sinong gawa ng executive order.
So, yung pagkaalam ko malinaw kasi wala yan sa local government code, yung executive order. Yung nire-review talaga, ordinance, yung executive orders kasi, pag sabi ng kapitan, lahat ng barangay tanod, barangay volunteers, ganito magpapalit, dito executive order. Pagkano yan, implement agad yun, hindi na natin nire-review yun. Kasi power and function yun, nandino doon sa local government code, na power and function ng isang barangay official o chief executive na mag-implement ng kanyang executive orders. Hindi na po yun nire-review ng sangguniang bayan. Kaya dito sa amin, chief executive natin, pag nagbigay si Mayor ng kanyang memorandum, hindi na nire-review sa tempo ng panlalawigan. Wala nang review yung panlalawigan. Yung nire-review talaga, ordinance, kasi nasa kanya yun eh. Pagpalit ng term ng Mayor, iba naman yung magpalit. Kung anong gusto niya mangyari sa executive order na yun, walang visa na yun. Kaya hindi na nire-review. Kasi power ang function niya kung anong gusto niya mangyari sa panahon ng kanyang panunungkulan.
Ibang sanggunian, meron kayong idea?
Ito po, Mr. Presiding.
Sandali lang muna. Sagot ko itong guys.
Thank you very much, Mr. Presiding. Palagay ko po, Mr. Presiding, ito, I'm not 100% but siyempre naranasan na rin po natin. Lahat po ng mga galawan pong barangay ay pinapa-aprobahan po sa Sangguniang Bayan. Ayun po sa sa naranasan po natin. And then, yung barangay captain po ay hindi po nakakapagbigay ng executive order na sinasabi gaya ng mayors po natin. The mandate of the barangay captain na yun po yung kanyang power doon sa pag-deploy ng kung ano mga gusto niyang gawin ay may power po siya, but that is limited po. Sa pagkaalam ko po, bilang isang barangay captain dati, wala pong ginagawang executive order ang barangay captain, kundi po ang mahal na mayor po natin. And then lahat po ng mga papel na dapat ipa-implement ng ating barangay ay pinapa-aprobahan pa po sa ating sangguniang bayan. Thank you very much, Mr. Presiding.
Yes, Kagawacho.
Kasi Mr. Presiding, parang ako natapos ko na lang tatlong termino ko. Parang wala pa po akong na yung barangay captain is nagbigay po dito ng kanyang executive order. Siguro, kung sa akin lang tama din po sa Kagawad Bernardo.
At titingnan mo dito, Mr. Presiding, ba?
Yes,
Tingnan mo po dito, Mr. Presiding, ito po ay answer po dun sa execute na response para po sa ating KLG. Ito po sa ating findings and recommendation. So, yung batas naman po natin can be modified po. Siguro malamang makaluma pa yung mga ano po nila. Ngayon may mga bago na po na kailangan ng i-review ang EO. So, syempre, hindi man natin masisiri na sila po ay yung mga dati po. Ito po siguro ay bago. Hindi rin po ako sigurado. Pero nandito po, the committee finds that the forwarded issues answer were executed in response to the order of the EILG following the recent conducted BSKA. Further, all EOs submitted were invested power of barangay o po ng barangay. Wherefore, the committee recommends to declare the EO as adherent. Kasi dapat Mr. Presiding, adherent din po or na inline po doon po sa scope and power of the barangay committee vested by the local government code. Nandiyan po yan sa local government code na mayroon po tayong power para i-review po ang activities ng ating barangay. So, in general, pwede naman po. Wala namang masama rin siguro na alam natin ang mga executive orders.
Gusto natin matanong ang ABC natin kung in-implement na kagad yung executive order nyo, hindi pa.
Thank you very much, Mr. President. Sabi ko kanina nung binasa ito, na-include dito yung full of interior, but I don't know kung ano talaga yun naman. Pero as my own opinion, siguro dahil sa kakulangan ng naabot na pag-aaral ng mga barangay official, very limited yung know-how namin ng mga kasama namin. Kaya ini-refer ito para matulungan yung barangay captain. Ano ba yung may findings, ano ba yung may dulot, may suggest ng mga mas higher ranking kaysa sa amin. Kaya idinulog ito sa SP member. Kaya kung ano yung magiging mapagkasunduan at alam kong yung Sangguniang Bayan members ay makakatulong tungkol dito sa executive order na i-issue.
Isang ano lang, yung executive order lang ng barangay na ito, isang ano lang, tema?
Sir, sa'yo po, si from ALG. Isa lang sila.
Hindi kanya-kanya. So, ano pang mga sabi ng ibang council?
Ano naman, is wala naman problema yan kasi siyempre una-una dagdag kalaman naman yan sa atin na pwede pala yan sa Sangguniang Bayan. So siguro maganda yan, doon na tayo.
Yes po, kayo po
Kasi ako nagtataka na noon, parang wala man yan. Kasi siguro ngayon na sabi ni Kagawad Juhat, baka may bago ng yung DILG.
Yes, kagawad
wala naman pong
katambay mo lang.
Sige.
Thank you, Mr. Presiding. Yung aking sinasabi, Mr. Presiding, based on my experience being a barangay captain, hindi ko makalimutan yung sinabi ng ating DILG dati dito, si Mambing na si Mambing, ang apelido na? Paranggi. Mambing na Paranggi. Lahat po ng gagawin ng barangay is dapat po ay nare-review ng Sangguniang Bayan. Dapat po ay nare-review ng Sangguniang Bayan dito sa ating bayan. Kahit anong papel po na dapat na mapag-usapan ng tuloy ko lang po. Dapat mapag-usapan ng sangguniang barangay, ang level ng barangay, dapat po ma-review ng ating sangguniang bayan. Hindi ko po makalimutan po yan sa seminar namin dati. Thank you very much, Mr. Presiding.
Okay.
Mr. Presiding, yan ang malinaw naman, yung nire-review talaga natin, ordinance. Ordinance talaga, yung ordinance ng munisipyo, review ng province. Yung ordinance ng barangay, review ng sangguniang bayan. Yung executive order kasi, pagkaalam ko talaga, depende yan sa namumuno, kung anong gusto niya talagang mangyari doon sa kanyang pinamunuan. Tulad nga ng sinabi ko, pag nagbigay yung barangay captain ng executive order, lahat ng BEDSW, barangay tanod, kailangan mag-attend ng parade sa ating foundation day. Hindi mag-parade, may penalty. Implement niya na agad yun kasi hindi na pwedeng i-review pa natin kasi ano niya yun power and function niya nga yun pagbigay ng executive order. Yung nire-review lang talaga natin, ordinance talaga. Yung executive order hindi na po nire-review ng sangguniang bayan niya.
Nabanggit kanina na ABC na pare-parehas yung ng mga barangay na nabanggit. Ano ba yung laman ng executive order na yan? Pero kanya kagawa na naman? Okay, ano nga ninyo yung executive order na yun? Baka parang ordinansa rin siya?
Ano mo?
Baka yung executive order na yun parang ordinance siya.
Kasi hindi yan yung batas kasi yung executive order, ano lang yan. Kaya ng DLG, iba-iba yung namumuno, nagpalit-palit ng kung ano gusto niya. So,
Number 4, that these EOs were executed, released, responsive to the directive of the DILG, subsequent to the assumption of the newly elected barangay officials. Sa ano po sa Pulang Interior, ito po ay sa Iraray, sa Panitian. Nag-submit po sila dito
Okay, plus nga ninyo yung executive
Mr. Presiding, ano siguro yan? Kung pangkalatan yan, baka i-adapt natin
Barangay Pulang
yung
Interior.
executive order ng DILG para dito sa barangay. Baka i-adapt yan, yung kung ano man yan sa nabatas. Hindi natin i-review yung executive order ng punong barangay. Kasi wala talagang ni-review na executive order ordinance lang. Baka order yan ng DILG national na i-adapt natin dito sa munisipyo natin para implement dito ng bawat barangay. Baka yan siguro yan.
Ito po, Mr. President, dahil ang ano po kasi ninyo kanina, nagtatanong kayo na ipinapabasa nyo sa amin. Tama po ba? Ito na nga po, basahin ko na po. Office of the Republic of the Philippines, Province of Palawan, Municipality of Sufrong Española, Barangay Pulot Interior. Office of the Punong Barangay. Kaya Kenneth G. Aman, Sangguniang Bayan Secretary, Sufrong Española, Ma'am, I respectfully submitting copies of the executive orders of Barangay Pulot Interior, fiscal year 2024, adopted by the Sangguniang Barangay of Pulot Interior, Sufrong Española, Palawan for compliance and for information and guidance. By the authority of the Sangguniang Barangay, Kapiparnes, Secretary of the Sangguniang Bayan of Sufrong Española, Office of the DILG, number 3 Barangay File, respectfully yours, Rimsil A. Heredera, Barangay Secretary. For adoption of the Sangguniang, adopted by the Sangguniang. So, ito po ang Executive Order number 01, series of 2024, an order reorganizing the Barangay Development Council of Barangay Pulot Interior, Sufrong Española. So, may mga whereases sila. Marami po ito makapal.
Kape parnis lang pala tayo dyan ng ano nila, executive order.
Executive Order, dali lang po, Mr. Presiding. Tapos, Executive Order number 02, series of 2024, an order establishing kasambahay list and designating kasambahay list officer. Executive number 03, series of 2024, an order providing the guidelines on the implementation of halina't magtanim ng prutas at gulay, hapak sa barangay project
o Barangay Pulau Interior, Municipality of Sopronio, Española, Palawan. City Order Number 04, an order reactivating the Barangay Anti-Drug Abuse Council, BADA, o Barangay Pulau Interior, Municipality of Sopronio, Española, Province of Palawan, defining the role of clearing operation. So, revitalizing City Order Number 05, revitalizing the Barangay Anti-Drug Abuse Council, BADA, in Barangay Pulau Interior, Municipality of Sopronio, Española, Province of Palawan. So, yun po ang mga sample na, mahaba po ito, marami Mr. Presiding. So, respectfully submitting the copies of the executive orders po. Pinadala po ito na inadapt ng ating sangguniang barangay ng Pulau Interior for compliance po and for information and guidance. So, doon po sa pag-adapt or pag-ano po natin, pag-review, pag-adapt, wala naman pong ayan po, Mr. Presiding, katulad po ng nasabi kanina ni Councilor Fred Gatungay Jr. po, na lahat po ng sinasabit sa atin dito ay pwede naman po natin i-review, no? Para ho sa ating information and reference. So, tingin ko, wala naman pong problema kung i-review po natin ang mga executive orders na ito na release mula po sa mga barangay sa atin sa center, panitian, Iraray, and Subo. Thank you, Mr. President.
Okay. Kondisi may dagdag ka ba?
Thank you very much, Mr. President. Wala na naman eh. Hindi naman talaga inuutosan yung sangguniang bayan na yan ay i-execute yung power natin. Because nakalagay lang doon na copy partners na sangguniang bayan. But very clear naman dito, review all ordinances approved by sangguniang bayan, sangguniang barangay and executive orders. Meaning executive orders and ordinances ay pwedeng i-review ng sangguniang bayan, for the health of the sangguniang bayan, para maging maganda rin si Pre. Minsan nga, may kakulangan kami, pero pag dumaan dito, mas napaplan siya ng maayos. So, the sangguniang bayan have the power to review all ordinances and executive orders issued by the punong barangay.
Bagay na dito dapat, lahat ng barangay, isa na lang para sa trabaho na lang sa bunyan.
Mr. Presiding,
Kaya lang yung iba, wala.
Actually, Mr. President, isa lang yung plot, isa lang yung composition, yung content, isa lang yan. Kasi in support yan doon sa mga organisasyon na na-organize na kailangan mayroong akibat na executive orders doon sa mga nagawaan sa kasanglan. So isa lang yung nun, iba-iba lang yung date at saka yung barangay kung saan sila galing. Yung isa lang.
Thank you very much, Mr. Presiding. Saka nakita po natin parang mandated po siya na kasi kung hindi man nakapag-submit yung ibang barangay, kasi ito parang mandated po barangay na po nila na tumapo, hindi po nila na isabay. Tama po yung sinabi niya, Mr. Presiding, dapat nagsabay-sabay na lang ang pag-submit para isahan lang. Pero nakita ko po, Mr. Presiding, parang mandated po siya na ipa-review talaga po sa atin kasi ilang barangay po ito yung mga forward, no? Which sabihin, galing po sa DILG, mandate po ito. Thank you very much, Mr. Presiding. Last na po.
Mr. Presiding, para po na rin sa kaalaman ninyo na po, pagpasensyahan nyo na po, saka para dun sa kaalaman na rin ng ating isang kagawad na sinasabi niya po na hindi na kailangang i-review at pabayaan na lang po natin. Nandiyan po, lahat po, baka po pwedeng magtingin na rin sa screen niya po. Yan po, basahin ko po kung inyong marapate, Mr. Presiding, para po sa inyong kaalaman na rin at para maintindihan nyo na rin po. Review all ordinance approving by the Sangguniang Barangay and executive orders, maliwanag po, Mr. Presiding, issued by the Purong Barangay to determine whether there are within the scope of the prescribed powers of the sanggunian na punong barangay. Nakalagay po yan sa presiding review. All ordinance approved by the sangguniang barangay and at executive orders issued by the punong barangay. So ito po ay trabaho po natin sa presiding. Paliwanag po para na lang po sa kalam.
Okay, so Kawin Bernardo, maliwanag na sa'yo? Na kailangan talaga idaan sa sanggunian. Yan nga.
So, yan po, minsan kung basa-basa rin
So, meron tayong ibang ano? Meron pang ibang tanong? Wala na? Okay, pwede mo.
Move that the committee report number -2024-42 submitted by Committee on Rules, Laws, Good Government and Privileges, subject review of executive orders release issued by the Barangay San Pulot Center, Pulot Interior, Panitian, Iraray, and Isumbo. This calendar year 2024 be adopted.
Okay, it has been moved. Committee report number 2024-42 is over. Next. Committee report number 2024-43. Committee rules.
Committee report number -2024-43 submitted by Committee on Rules, Laws, Good Government and Privileges. Subject, requested authorization of the local chief executive to enter into memorandum agreement with the provincial or province of Palawan represented by provincial governor for the inter-LGU cooperation in the implementation of province-wide health system. For the presiding officer, the Committee on Rules, Laws, Good Government and Privileges, which has been tackled to consider subject measure, would like to report this honorable body its findings and recommendation with the following premises to it. Number 1, that the local chief executive is set to enter into a memorandum of agreement MOA, the province of Palawan, for the inter-LGU cooperation in the implementation of province-wide health system responsive to the mandate of the Universal Healthcare Act. Number 2, that the MOA would establish a framework for collaboration, coordination between the municipality and LGUs in the province with the goal of improving healthcare outcomes and access to all residents. Number 3, that in order to provide the best possible healthcare services to the community, it is essential to collaborate with the other local government units, LGU, and the stakeholders in the province of Palawan. Number 4, the signing of MOA was initially set last March 15, 2024. Findings and recommendation. Premises concerning the committee finds that this resolution would be a significant step towards the creation of more comprehensive and sustainable health system in the province and thereby improve the people's access to quality health services. Further approval of the request must be urgently done since it has been 3 days past the supposed date of signing. Now, therefore, the committee recommends to approve the request for authorization to enter into MOA, the provincial government, for the inter-LGU cooperative cooperation relative to the implementation of the province-wide health system to be calendared for second reading on this particular system.
Okay, may comment? Correction regarding this committee report number 2024-43? Wala? Okay. Wala? Ayaw.
I move that the committee report number 2024-43 submitted by Committee on Rules, Laws, Good Government and Privileges, subject, requested authorization of the local chief executive to enter into memorandum of agreement MOA with the province of Palawan represented by provincial governor for the inter-LG cooperation implementation of province-wide health system. I move for approval of the committee.
Okay, kasi no, committee report number 2024-43 is over. Okay, next committee report number 24-48. Committee on Insurance.
Good morning po. Committee report number 2024-48 submitted by Committee on Ways in Means and Games and Amusement, subject requested creation of several positions in different offices of the executive branch of LGU Sopronio Española. For the presiding officer, the committee as the consider the subject nature had already convened for its consideration. Those would like to present its findings and recommendation with premises list hereunder. Number 1, that the local chief executive communicated a request to create the following positions in different offices of the executive branch. Letter A, Office of the Municipal Mayor, Grade Executive Assistant 2, salary grade 17. Senior Admin Assistant 3, Private Secretary 2, salary grade 15. Administrative Assistant 1, Bookbinder 3, salary grade 7. Security Guard 1, salary grade 3. Security Guard 1, salary grade 3. Process Server, salary grade 5. Letter B, Office of the Human Resource Management 1. Admin Officer 5, HRMO 3, salary grade 18. Admin 8-4, Bookbinder 2, salary grade 4. Letter C, Office of the Municipal Planning Development. Number 1, Admin Assistant 4, Bookbinder 4, salary grade 10. Letter D, Office of the Municipal Accounting, Senior Admin Assistant 2, Computer Operator 4, salary grade 14. Office of the Municipal Treasurer, Admin 8-2, Bookbinder 1, salary grade 2. Also, Admin 8-2, Bookbinder 1, salary grade 2. Office of the Municipal Health, 2 items po ng Barangay Health Aid, salary grade 4. Office of the Municipal Engineer, 2 Heavy Equipment Operator 2, salary grade 6. Admin Assistant 3, Electrician Foreman, salary grade 9. Architect 1, salary grade 12. Admin Assistant 3, Electric General Foreman, salary grade 11. Number 2, that according to the Human Resource Management Officer, the requested positions are crucial to efficient operation of each office. Number 3, that these positions were already given an allocation in the annual budget FY 2024 and other special purpose appropriations. Report that these creations would not affect the capability of the LGU to adapt any impending increase raise 2024, so since there is an available 9.4 million under PS which could be utilized. Number 5, that subject 9.4 million was initially referred for the 10% across the board increase which remains enacted upon or pending in Congress. Findings and recommendation. In consideration of the foregoing, the committee opines that the creation of above-cited position is exigently needed since funds were already available and these positions are crucial to effective and efficient operation of the different offices cited. Wherefore, the committee recommends the passed ordinance creating the same to be calendar for the second reading in the next regular session, prepared by yours truly, Chairman Committee on Ways and Means and Games and Amusements, concurred Honorable Jonathan J. O., Co-Chairman, Fred A. Gatungay Jr., and Johan I. Harmain, members.
Okay, may comment, correction regarding this committee report number 2024-48. Wala? Okay,
I move committee report number 2024-48, submitted by Committee on Ways and Means and Games and Amusement, subject requested creation of several positions in the different offices of the executive branch of LGU Sopronio Española be adopted.
Okay, kasi move, committee report number 2024-48 is adopted. May ano na tayo? Na? Siguro, i-have recess for 15 minutes para sa snack. Kaya wala na rin mga rin. Okay? So, may resume. Number 5, Committee Report number 2024-19, Committee on Public Works, Transportation and Communication. Sino mo chairman ni Kagod Galan? Kagod.
Committee report number 2024-19 submitted by Committee on Public Works, Transportation and Communication. Subject, consideration of memorandum circular number 2024-026, the Department of Interior and Local Government relative to the prohibition on the illegal operation of colorum operators in public transportation terminals. For the presiding officer, the committee to which the subject issue was referred to had already considered. The same clause would like to present its finding and recommendation with the following premises to it. Number 1, that the LLD Memorandum Circular Number 2024-026 was transmitted, issued on February 28, 2024 and was duly received by the Secretariat on March 4, 2024, that directs LGUs to take action in prohibiting the operation of illegitimate operators without a franchise from using public transportation terminals. That inspection and anti-colorum operations are asked to be strictly conducted in jurisdiction of its LGU. That LGUs will take action through sanggunian or executive issuance. That the executive has power and resources to mobilize to ensure speedy compliance to set memorandum directive. Findings and recommendation, the committee in consideration of the following is in opinion that legislative action could be foregone given that the local chief executive has both power and the resources to take action on the said memorandum. Wherefore, the committee recommends that correspondence be made to the local chief executive for the implementation compliance of directive of the agency. Referred, Honorable Alon Ligalan, Chairman Committee on Public Works, Transportation and Communication, Concord, yours truly, Chairman, Honorable Jonathan Kichua, Member, and Honorable Gustavo A. Senator.
Yes, may I comment? Regarding the submitted report number 2024-19. Wala na? Okay, wala na. I move.
I move committee report number 2024-19 submitted by Committee on Public Works, Transportation and Communication be adopted.
Okay, tas move. Committee report number 2024-19 is approved. Number 6, committee report number 2024-31 of Committee Finance.
Committee report number -2024-31 submitted by Committee on Finance, Budget and Appropriation. Subject, proposed resolution granting incentive to all illicit cooperatives and municipalities of Espanola. For the presiding officer, the committee to which the cited measure was supervisor reconvened to consider the same. Those who like to represent Spanish selected municipality that the resolution granting incentive for illicit cooperative and municipalities of Espanola has been proposed to support the development of cooperatives in the municipality. Number 2, that pursuant to RA 9520, otherwise known as the Cooperative Code of the Philippines, 2008, it is the declared policy of the state to foster the creation and growth of cooperatives and practical vehicle for promoting self-reliance and harnessing people power towards the attainment of economic development and social justice. Number 3, that the total of the 7 registered cooperatives are expected to benefit from the said incentive once approved sa government. Many cooperatives are important contribution to the local economy and the municipality responsible for providing financial opportunities promoting economic development and contributing to the social well-being of the members. Number 5, that the incentive can help registered cooperatives in the municipality to be more competitive, which can lead to increased growth and development. Number 5 is a recommendation in the consideration of the budget committee files the granting of incentives support and promote the growth and development of cooperatives, which will in turn contribute to the social and economic and social being of the community. Those the committee consider the nature of the measure considered to pass an ordinance granting incentive to all the cooperatives, municipality, and Espanola, we call the procedure reading of the next resources.
We are being solely Chairman Committee on Finance, Budget, and Appropriation concurred, and preparing the junior co-chairman and government executive member of the
Okay, may comment? Correction regarding this committee report number 2024-31? Wala? Okay, I will vote.
I move that the committee report number -2024-31 be adopted.
Okay, as we vote, committee report number 2024-31 is survey approved. Okay. Calendar of business, unassigned business, from previous administration na, from previous session na, business for the day, second reading. Yes, kagawa na, Armay.
Secretary, resolution number 2024 as draft. Approve this particular resolution, approving the local development.
Anong nakalita? Nalagyan niyo sa mga nagkarga? Okay.
Approving the local development investment plan LEIP, to establish Constitutional Palawan over the years solely, whereas the local government mandates local government units to prepare a local development investment plan, outlines the key inspirations, challenges concerns facing the LGU and set of programs, projects, and policies toward unblemished socio-economic development. Whereas the Municipal Mayor Honorable Sued, the Municipal Planning and Development Office, provided sa Bayan Local Development Incentive Plan. Calendar year 2023-2025 of the municipality for review and approval. Whereas the LDIP in the municipality reflects priorities, programs, projects, and activities, PDAs, and sectoral development, socio-economic development, infrastructure development, and institutional development for the current administration duly endorsed municipal development council through resolution number 2023-01. Under promotion of yours truly, duly seconded by Blanc, Councilor Blanc, be it resolved that this result to approve the local development investment plan LDP 2023-25 of the municipality of Sophronia, Espanola, Palawan, Sophronia. Copies of this resolution be furnished the office of the municipal mayor of the MPDC and all other concerned with the information reference of the Great Council.
Okay, may comment, correction regarding this draft resolution number 24 as to survey. Wala? Okay, I will vote.
Thank you, Mr. Charing, and resolution number as we for the survey approving the local development investment plan LDIP 2023-2025 in the country's Western Palawan be adopted.
Okay, has been moved and seconded. No addition? And none? Resolution number 2024-208 is approved for adoption. Next. Next.
So, saying I move to suspend the rules to give way for the measure number 1 for considering develop the proposed measure. Communication requesting to intend to move Pedro C. Martinez National High School so deciding for the deployment of the schools, the students for work immersionist and local government unit of the municipalities of the Minister and Alam Subside to be included in our business further.
So, ano comment ng bate? Okay.
Wala po ito nasubisanin pero ito po ay ano lang sa mga estudyante po na lecturean, magkakaroon po ng lecture para po sa preparation nila sa college po. Para po sila ng mga working tawag ito. Oo, parang lecture po itong subisanin. Build preparation po. Kung gusto nila mag-work, at ayaw lang nila magtuloy sa college, ay meron na po sila mga experiences from them. Kung tulong natin sa mga estudyante, magkaroon po sila ng skill po sa lecture. Sila, mga engineer, yung PGM, at tapos mga agriculturist natin, ganun po.
Sa mga grade 1?
Yes po.
Walang draft dito? So, okay lang, walang draft?
Ano lang tayo, patulong lang tayo sa secretary. Parang wala.
Kasi ito, pagdating nito, binitawan na ninyo, sekretariat na lang nyo ipaano, ay mahirap din maglagay ng wiras-wiras niya. Eh, mga nga pa yung sekretariat natin.
Tulungan na lang po natin sa presiding mga sakali.
Oo, isa nga,
Para lang
pagka-list natin dito, ang gawin mo natin paraan kung paano pagiging ng wiras, no?
Sige
Kasi
po.
ang sekretariat natin, di manghula ito na pinapahirapan lang natin.
Tulungan na lang natin sa presiding. Hindi naman siya ganun kaasya lalo sa presiding. Ito ay para naman sa mga estudyante din po natin para mabilis po na action. Para sa kanila po.
Okay, sige.
Thank you. Move that draft resolution requesting authorization to enter into MOA, the Flores Martinez po, National High School for the deployment of the school students for working residents in the local government unit in the village of Sopronio, Española, be adopted.
Okay, tas mo, but seconded. No objection? Ayan. Resolution number 2024-229 is approved for adoption.
Meron pa? Meron pa dito na sa presiding. Itong request ng local chief executive for the authorization to implement MOA with the province-wide. Itong sa health, Mr. Presiding, Governor for the inter-LGU cooperation in the implementation of the province-wide health system. Number 3, Mr. Presiding, sa staff committee report on this particular system. I move that the ordinance or resolution authorizing to enter into memorandum of agreement with the province of Palawan, represented by provincial governor, for the inter-LGU cooperation in the implementation of province-wide health system be adopted.
Okay, first mo, but seconded. No objection? None. Resolution number 2024-230 is approved for adoption.
Next, itong proposed Philippine Coast Guard substation site sa presiding, ito po ay nasa ano rin natin sa presiding, sa previous session natin. Ito po ay laging pinupuntahan ko ng Coast Guard employer. So na po nila dahil kailangan na po nila.
Saan luti ito?
Dito sa Iraray sa presiding,
Yung luti na yan, may gumit?
mayroon na rin po dito. Meron silang site, developmental plan, provincial appraisal report, saka provincial appraisal committee resolution po, series of 2023. Saka itong proposed Philippine Coast Guard substation site, Mr. Presiding, ito po ay nasa ano rin natin sa previous session natin. Ito po ay laging pinupuntahan po ng Coast Guard employer. Gusto na raw po nila dahil kailangan raw po nila.
Saan luti ito?
Dito sa Iraray, Mr. Presiding,
Yung luti niya, may gumit?
mayroon na rin po dito. Meron silang site, developmental plan, provincial appraisal report, saka provincial appraisal committee resolution po, series of 2023.
Naalala ko ito noon, nagreklamo si Kagawad Galan, yung kung may deduction na, may deduction na
Meron po.
luti na yan.
Meron po, Mr. Presiding.
Hindi po nakakalindar.
Ha?
Hindi nakakalindar.
Sana?
Hindi nakakalindar po sa...
Nakakalendar po ito, Mr. Presiding. Naka-refer sa committee po. Naikalendar
So
na po.
kung na-refer pala sa committee, dapat may committee report na.
Mayroon po ito, kaso lang itong...
Eh, lundag
Mr.
lundag tayo kagad, mamaya nag-supply na naman.
Hindi po, Mr.
Kasi naalala ko yung kay Kagawad Buwebes, inendorso na ng sanggunian, yung pala kulang ang papel. Ay, ayaw ko kung mamultahan yun. 30,000 na mamulta nun. Oo, ano man yung tao na na-endorso.
Ito po, Mr. Presiding, wala itong multa. Ito po ay, ano lang po ito, Mr. Presiding, bali, magbigay lang po tayo ng, ino-authorize lang po natin si Mayor na mag-donate. Donate na para sa ating Philippine Coast Guard po. Para meron po tayong
Kaya ano,
site.
kala mo na lahat, kinu-question ito ni Kagawad Galan dati na asan yung dinogsil. Dapat ipakita na lang sana dinogsil para, kasi pag nagsablay ito, lahat tayo dito damay-damay na eh.
Wala.
Kaya ako, presiding officer, nadamay pa.
Siguro sa presiding, idaan na lang natin sa tamang committee, committee report kung dyan na ba lahat ng papel. Sa tingin ko wala namang problema yan kung kumpleto lahat ng papel. Kasi para naman sa kabutihan natin lahat yan, hanapan na lang ng papel bago natin i-endorse.
Meron na nga po dito sinabit ko sa Presiding, kaya nga po pinapakita ko na meron na po mga papel dito na sinabit. Ngayon po, magtanong lang po kayo kung ano po mga pwede nating masagot na dito kasi nandito na rin po. Ito po ay kilometer report ko na ang problema po ito po ay nantay natin ito nakahabol. Kaya ano ang isasagot ko doon sa Philippine Coast Guard? Kung sakali pong magtanong na naman kung nasaan po ang papel.
Hindi pa na-aproban sa sanggunian.
Kaya nga po medyo ano na po tayo, medyo nagre-request po sila na nag-uunahan po kasi para sa pondo na ito. May pondo po sa
Kayo,
Sa
mga
national.
sanggunian, kung yan ay walang ipapakita mga dinogsil na yan, eh, aprobahan niyo yung donasyon. Eh, nasa sa inyo yan. Ano?
Siguro, ayun ang papel na hinahanap, yung mga ditopsil at saka kung ano pang ano dyan, no, na para legal ba? Kasi mamaya pag bigla-bigla tayo, lahat pala tayo matamaan dyan. Yun lang po.
Kasi kung hindi pa pag-aari ng bara ng munisipyo, pag-aari pa ng isang tao, tapos i-donate mo na, kaso naman din mo talaga yan.
Mr. Presiding.
Kung ilog sila gagawa na dyan, pagkita naman ninyo, para manalin na tayo.
Pero presiding kasi nire-request niya kung pwede ba natin, siguro pagbutuhan natin muna kung pwede ba natin isama siya ngayon o hindi. Ayun na muna siguro.
Okay, kasi may dalawang version, aproban na yan o hindi. Okay? Maliwanag sa council.
Proposed Philippine Coast Guard Substation Site. Ito po ay substation site. Gusto ko lang bago tayo siguro makuntuhan ng site. Gusto ko lang ipaliwanag mo. Ang tanong po dito, kung willing na tayong magbigay or mag-donate ng site para po sa mga Philippine Coast Guard. Yun lang naman po. Willing po ba tayo na bigyan ang Philippine Coast Guard ng lupa para sa pagtatayuan nila?
Yan na naman. Siguro ako makasali na dito, kasi involved tayo dito eh. Pag-complete lang yung papels niya, sino bang ayaw?
Ayun po, salamat po. Ayun po.
So, kaya lang ang aking opinion, pag walang papel, linis ako dyan. Ignore lang, na ako ay linis ako dyan. Ayaw kong mangyari. Ayaw ko mag-donate kung hindi kompletong papel. Okay?
Nandito po, Mr. Presiding, ang mga papel.
Dinogsil nga kailangan dito kagawad. Yan ang number one. Yan ang nabili na ng LGU. Ay, i-donate mo yan, mapapala ni Mr. Gomez. Ay, di habol talaga yung tao. Kaya ako nililis ko yung sarili ko dito sa usaping ito.
Siguro po yung mga ganung usapin, nasa ano na po yun, nasa local executive. Gawa na
Inauthorize mo na nga i-donate niya eh.
kasi hindi naman siguro mag-donate yung ating local executive na wala dito sale. At saka, wala po yung malabo po yung iniisip niya na i-donate natin yung sa ibang tao. Napaka-illogical na mag-donate isang property na hindi mo pag-aari. Hindi ko po ma-explain, no? Pero siguro naman nasa katinuan ba naman yung ating municipal mayor na mag-guarantee siya na hindi kanya.
Bakit hindi pa ninyo ilabas yung dinong sila? Para wala na maraming usapan dito. Dati ako hindi na ako mag-worry yan.
Hindi po, Mr. Presiding, kasi
Walang dinong sila.
hindi ko po sinasabi. Ang i-donate po ay may didobsil talaga.
Saan na yung dinong
Wala
sila?
naman mag-donate ng walang didobsil.
Saan na yung dinong sila?
Ito kaya nahanap ko, Mr. Presiding.
Ay, hanapin mo muna.
Ito may resolution confirming the fair market value of the property.
Kasi dito, pati mga kasamahan na walang kinalaman pa dito, walang kahamuang dito sa sitwasyon nito, madadamay lahat ito.
Mayroon din siya ditong original certificate of title.
Ay, iba yung title. Yung didupsin.
Hinahanap ko nga po, Mr. Presiding, tax deck. Baka nandito eh. Dali lang. Methodology. Method na ito, Mr. Presiding. Facilities and utilities, highest best use, valuation approaches. Iba naman ito. Photos of neighborhood situation. Photos of subject property. Hinahanap ko nga eh. Table of contents, appraisal report. So, maliwanag po yan, Mr. Presiding, na kayo po ay willing naman magbigay ng lote. Marami yung tayong mga lote dyan na pwedeng pamigay. Kagaya nung nabili natin kay Mrs. Tabausares. Kung naalala niyo po, kayo rin po ang nagbili nun. At saka meron din po tayong mga lote na pinangalan doon kay GC Buyugos. At saka doon sa...
Hindi na pwede coast guard doon sa bundok.
Yun nga po.
Tabing applya.
Meron pa pong ano. Hindi po, pwede rin po natin ipamigay sakali. Wala naman po problema.
Pero sa coast guard, kailangan malapit sa applya.
Malapit sa playa, pwede naman po. Actually, meron namang ano ng...
Dandal na, bigyan mo na natin ng statement si Kagawad Jordan. Kung ano sabihin niya.
So, Kagawad, baka pwedeng request na lang din na ipakalinta na lang ulit. Tapos, ipakita na lang din yung deed of sale ng kung saan area po yun para hindi na tayo maghaba.
Seconded. Dito po, meron pong tayong... tawag dito. Mayroon po tayong mga papel para doon.
May papel na nga. Sana yung papel. Diba?
Ako, ibigay ko na lang po sa inyo. Ito.
Yung deed of sale nga, huwag na.
Kayo na po
maghanap. Yung deed of sale ang kailangan natin dito. Kaya dito yan.
So, yun po, mga Mr.
So may dalawang version dito.
Okay. Papagputuhan na lang tayo.
Sa sunod na ano, Kagawad.
Sige.
Natunglay.
Sa ulo. Sa itang ulo ko kasi talaga. Mr. Presiding, pasensya Kagawad, Kagawad Armain. Panalang po natin, sunod na sesyon. If makakuha natin, ako mismo maghanap ng deed of sale, i-present natin, tapos pa-aprobahan next session. Thank you very much, Mr. Presiding.
So, kahit na hindi na magbutuhan siguro, lamang na ayaw aprubahan ngayon Kagawad.
Hindi, okay lang naman po. Okay? At least may masabi ako kay Mayor po.
O yun.
At saka sa, kaya hinahanap ko po.
Natin sa butuhan para ma-hit count.
Mr. Presiding, hinahanap ko kasi, wala naman talaga akong makita pa dyan. Kaya, yun nga po ang ano. Meron lang pong request. Ang Kagawad, makinig ka ng maayos o linis sa mutay nga mulit kay wala man akong sinabi na mayroon akong didobsil na pinapaano dyan. Wala akong sinasabing gano'n. Makinig ka rin. So, yun lang po, Mr. Presiding. Kung wala pong didobsil at yan ang hinahanap nyo yung didobsil po ng...
Ako Kagawad, kahit walang didobsil yan, aprubahan ninyo dito ngayon. Okay sa akin. Basta ako, sinasabi ko na yun sa sarili ko, out ako dito. Bilang presiding officer, nasa sa inyo kung aprubahan ninyo. Kung ano man ang mangyari dyan, ako list na ako.
Meron naman po talaga yun.
Mr. President, kasi nag-decision na tayo na sunod na lang. Siguro, sunod na lang natin pag-usapan yan para hindi na tayo magkaba.
Okay lang naman po. Okay lang naman po. Tinry ko lang naman po na sakali. Kung ayaw naman po nila, mag-isa lang po ako rito na gusto. Wala naman po problema.
Okay, so, Mr. God, sorry
Wala po po kayong isang kakasorry, Mr. Presiding. Okay lang naman po sa akin.
Business for the day, meron ba? Wala na? Second reading? Wala. Third and final reading? Wala. Ano sa business na? Announcement reminders. So, yun alam po ninyo mga member ng Sangguniang Bayan, pagdating sa MUA sana, yung MUA, mabasa man lang natin. Ano bang napaloob doon sa MUA? Ina-aproba natin ang mga MUA na wala man lang napapakita rito na MUA. Ano ba ang nasa MUA? Involved ba ang LGU dito na mayroon tayong counterpart doon sa MUA? Dapat malaman din natin sa MUA. Okay? So, reminder din ito kay Kagawad Armael. Parang taliwas yung kanyang uniform. Pag nag-long tayo, short siya. Pag nag-short tayo, long naman siya. Parang papansin. Ha? Sana sasabay tayo.
Mr. Presiding, magpasensya nyo na kasi sumasabay ako dito kay Kagawad Ninay. Ito kasi si Ninay, pasusok. Uniform lang naman po yan, wala naman po.
Hindi, kaya nga may uniform tayo eh. Ano ba sinasabi ng uniform? Parehas. Ha? Hindi sagol-sagol.
Wala naman pong
siguro pagka-adjourn nito, mag-meeting muna tayo saglit kahit na 5 minutes lang para doon sa committee meeting natin dito sa case ni Marina at saka Kapitan Grigas. Okay? Ano pa? Wala na?
meeting po.
Ha?
Mag-meeting.
Adjourn mo na bago tayo
Meeting ba?
meeting tayo. 5 minutes lang. Kaysa mag-sit pa po ng oras bukas o mamaya hapon. Okay.
I move to adjourn.
Hindi.
Kita sinmo ng second day, no fiction, dahil na ang regular session for today's survey adjourned.